Okay, good afternoon, everyone. So, welcome to this week's session. Especially, this is the first lesson for this week. All right. Okay, so I hope everybody is ready. For today, particularly, we will be looking at past simple and also past continuous. So, how do you use past simple and past continuous in your sentence? It is also the same like how you use present simple and present continuous in your sentence, except that if for present simple and present continuous, you are using it to tell people about things that are happening now. Whereas for past simple and past continuous, you are using these tenses, okay, to tell people about things that have already happened in the past. Okay, so without further ado, we will proceed on to look at what is past simple and also past continuous. And I hope that you are ready with your foolscap paper, with your pens and pencils for you to write down your notes. Okay, make sure that your notes are very interactive because we are going to continue with our pertandingan menulis nota interaktif. Right? Okay, so let's start. So, what is past simple? Okay, so past simple is a tense that we use in sentence to show something that started and finished at stated time in the past. Okay, so again, so here the keyword is, okay, the keyword is stated time in the past, which means things that already happened and things that don't happen right now. So, for example, we can say, we went to Spain for our holidays. So we talk, sorry. So here, if you look in the sentence, okay, we went, okay, for our holidays means that for the last holiday you go somewhere, so you went to Spain. So went here is the past tense form for go. Yes. Okay, very good. Okay, so here, okay, we talk about something that already started and already finished, means that things that are already done. Okay, we don't talk about that anymore. All right. So example, we went to Spain for our holidays. Okay. Past simple is also used to talk about routines and habits. Or we talk about, okay, the things that uh, happen before this, and it become something that happens very many times in the past. Okay, so for example, we say, I always walk. Sorry, walk. Okay, let me erase that. Okay, I always walk to school. So again, so we talk about different frequencies. So here, okay, so walk, the past tense of walk. Okay, so it means that before this, every day you walk to school. Maybe now you don't walk anymore. Maybe your father sent you to school. That is why you don't walk anymore, right? And then past simple is also used to show situations or states which were true in the past but are no longer true. Okay, we take for example, maybe we can say Madam Albiana use, sorry, we don't say use, we can say Madam Albiana stayed in England uh, for 3 years before she returned to Malaysia. Okay, so in the sentence, okay, we're talking about something that has happened in the past. Okay, so in this sentence, Madam Aviana stayed in England. Okay, used to be in England. Okay, stay is the past tense of stay. Okay, so stay means tinggal di sana. Alright, so Madam Aviana used to stay in England for 3 years before she returned to Malaysia. Maksudnya, she doesn't stay in England anymore. Now she is in Malaysia. Alright, so that is the meaning of this sentence. Okay, which were true in the past but are no longer true. Means that she used to stay there, but then she don't stay there anymore. Right? Okay. Okay, past simples also used in short forms for negative expressions. Alright, so we don't use short forms for positive sentences, but negative, yes. Okay, see, for example, you say did not go. Okay, so how do you change it to short forms? It will become didn't. Okay, didn't go. So if you notice here in the sentence, okay, because of this, okay, this, okay, because of this contraction, the verb retains. Okay, so this one. Okay, so okay, the forms are written in root word form. Okay, you don't change because of here. It is already changed here. Okay, alright. Okay, so if you notice the changes, which means the verb we don't change. Okay, please take note of this. You don't say did not went. Okay, that is wrong. Okay, we say we did not go or didn't go. Okay, so these are the examples of sentences. So if you notice, okay, in the sentence we don't, okay, for past simple, it is not like how you change sentences in the present simple, right? So here, okay, you don't change. Okay, so you see in the positive form, okay, for all the classes, okay, we retain the same form. So here, I went to school this morning. Whereas for singular form pronouns, we use he or she went to school this morning. Whereas for plural form pronouns, okay, such as we and they, okay, so here is the sentence, we or they went to school this morning. Alright, and then if you notice for the past simple, for the negative form also, they don't change. Right, they don't change, and then I like you to emphasize on this again. Okay, we don't change. Okay, just because we already changed the do verb, so you don't change the verb. Okay, the verb must still retain in the root form. Okay, so if you look at the first sentence, I did not or I didn't go to school this morning. For singular form pronouns, okay, he or she did not or didn't go to school this morning. Whereas for plural form pronouns, okay, we or they did not or didn't go to school this morning. How about question or interrogative form? Okay, so again, here did, okay, did go, okay, because of the word did, here you retain. Okay, so you look here, okay, the ones that I already mentioned here, and then again, okay, very simple response. You don't have to write long responses. Okay, what about past continuous? Okay, just like other tenses, continuous means ongoing. Okay, when we talk about ongoing, the verb must be in ing form. Okay, that is the most important thing. Alright, okay, so how do you use past continuous? Okay, past continuous is also used in sentences to show or describe conditions that existed in the past. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, so let's look at the first one, conditions that exist in the past. So this one, um, is it in the past? Is it exist in the past? Okay, you can say mm, I was staying in Bintulu when COVID-19 happened. Okay, so we're talking about the condition when this thing happened. So where were you? What about you? Okay, so here I want you to take note here. Okay, was staying. Okay, remember that verb must be in the ing form. Okay, all right. Past continuous is also used to show or describe something that was happening continuously again. Okay, ongoing. Okay, in the past when another action takes place. Right? Say for example, I was waiting for a bus when the sorry when it rained. Okay, so you see we're talking about two action. So here is one. Okay, this one is two. Okay, and then we're talking about also about annoying habit. Okay, often be put with adverbs. So you can say he was always pulling my hair when mom was not at home. Here, okay. So here we're talking about um, habit. Okay, here was always pulling. Right. So how do you change? Okay. So this one is very easy. Okay. For singular form pronoun. Sorry. Okay. For he, she, it. Okay. You use was. Sorry. And I. This one is a special case. Okay. You use was. How about the how about the plural form pronouns such as we, they, and also special case you. Okay, so this one we use were. Okay, And then make sure don't forget the verb with the ing. Okay, so let's look at example of sentences. All right, so here if you see, okay, in the sentences, so if for I becomes I was going to school when it rained. Also same for singular form pronouns he, she, it. Okay, sorry. Okay, he was going to school when it rained. Okay, what about the plural form pronoun? Okay, plural form pronoun. Okay, okay, we were going to school when it rained. Okay, what about you? So it comes you were. Okay, you were going to school when it rained. Okay, so if you see the negative, okay, you were not going. Okay, you see the colored responses. Okay, I was not or wasn't. Okay, he or she was not or wasn't. How do you ask question? Was I going to school when it rained? Was he or she going to school when it rained? What about the plural form? Were you going to school when it rained? Or were we or they going to school when it rained? Okay, and there's the short responses. Okay, all right, okay. So as for your task, okay, please
So
finish your
please
task.
finish your tasks by answering them in the foolscape paper. So for those of you who already
Sorry. Okay, so please finish your task as mentioned in the WhatsApp group. And then after that, please hand in your work in the link as mentioned in the group as well. All right, so please adhere to the deadline given. Okay, so if you have any question, please PM me. If you don't have any question, don't forget to finish your work. All right, so I look forward to receiving your work. Thank you.